Polestar is bringing its Polestar 2 sedan on a roadshow throughout the United States. At a Seattle stop, I was able to catch up with the crew for a quick overview of this fully electric vehicle. You do know that Polestar is an offshoot of Volvo, right? If nothing else, Thor's hammer graphics here give it away.
Now, Volvo has famously said that in the near future, all of its cars will be electrified, leading to some confusion. A lot of people thought that they would be pure EVs. No, they'll be a combination of hybrids, plug-in hybrids, and EVs. Starting with Polestar 2, all Polestars will be pure EVs.
The Polestar 1 is a very special car. It's our halo car, if you will. It is a $155,000, 600 horsepower, carbon fiber bodied, long distance hybrid. It has the longest pure EV range of any plug-in hybrid for sale in the world today. And it's a car we're making 500 a year of to launch the brand with, show our engineering prowess and capabilities off to the world. The Polestar 2 is the other bookend of the spectrum, but also has a lot of very unique and new properties to itself as well. So the Polestar 2 will come in at $63,000 before any federal incentives for a fully loaded car. It's the first battery electric car in the Polestar lineup. The car is also the first battery electric car from the Volvo car group, and we're really proud to debut it on Polestar, which is really the rolling technology bed for the group. When you see new developments in electrification, new developments in performance and design, and new developments in technology, they're going to debut on Polestar cars. So getting to the hardware of the Polestar 2, a pair of electric motors, one in the front, one in the rear. Combined, we're looking at a range of about 275 miles on the US EPA, the tighter range cycle, if you will. The batteries are 78 kilowatt hours, so you have plenty of charge, plenty of distance out of your car. No official stats, but it's capable of 150 kilowatt induction charging, so fast charging is not going to be an issue on the car. It will be extremely competitive in the marketplace, and those are specs we will be announcing in the coming months once we have final homologation and have numbers we're comfortable with putting out publicly. Power-wise, electric cars obviously make wonderful torque, so we have 486 pound-feet of torque and about 400 horsepower. So it's a fun, sporty package. And getting back to the performance ethos of Polestar, what we're really trying to deliver is an electric driver's car as well. So it won't just go fast in a straight line and brake well. We're really developing the chassis on the Polestar 2 to be an enjoyable, dynamic, and fun car to drive, not just something that goes fast in a straight line.
Yeah, because Polestar originally was a performance tuner.
Yeah, I mean, that's, our roots lay within that. And as the brand has reinvented itself into a standalone company and manufacturer, we want to pay a little bit of tribute to that heritage, if you will. And so, for example, with the Polestar 2, one of the two options you can get on the car, actually beyond your colors in the basic assortment, is a performance pack. So we're keeping those Öhlins performance suspension. It's a Swedish suspension brand, Brembo braking, things that people who want a little bit more sport and a bit more of that Polestar performance heritage can grasp onto and get in their car.
However you feel about Google and the data it collects, this will be the first car to use the Android Automotive OS.
We have 4 columns, 4 squares where you can customize anything to your liking, and it will follow you as a driver. So if you have 2 different drivers, it will change the interface depending on the driver who's sitting in the car. It also works with Google Assistant, just like it does at home. So you're coming into the car, you're coming into this environment, and it's no different than you do at home or at work. And for example, we can say, hey Google, what's the weather in Seattle like?
Right now in Seattle, it's 62 and sunny. Today, it'll be sunny with a forecasted high of 79 and a low of 58.
Everything is very easy. The center display is there to be used when you're stopped or for your passenger. So you're really focusing on having your hands on the steering wheel, looking at the screen in front of you, and they will communicate to each other. Part of the beauty of being powered by Android, you have Google Maps. So Google Maps is our navigation system, and we can find electric stations by easy click. It'll search the API from Google. It'll always be updated. You'll find the closest charging stations, what they are, and you can navigate to it very easily. We have apps like Spotify, so you can say, hey Google, play At Last on Spotify.
At Last by Etta James, sure. Playing on Spotify.
There are no animal products here. The interior is vegan.
So this uses phone as key?
Correct, phone is key. So I have my phone in my pocket.
Yep.
I walk up to the Polestar 2. Once I'm a couple feet away, the car will recognize that I have my phone in my pocket, and you use phone as key. So the car will come to life as you walk up. Then as you get in and sit down in the car, no more key to start it, no more push button to start it. It senses A, that you've had that phone, and it comes to life as you walk up. And B, once you sit down in the car, there are actually sensors in the seat that says you're here, you're holding your phone as key, and you just literally push the pedal and go. No start button, no any of it. You can use your key, which we supply with the car if you like. So another unique feature is the car has 27 battery packs. And what we've done is many electric cars have a flat, most folks call it skateboard type architecture, where the battery is one big flat battery, is better cost the car. But what that can do is really hurt your ergonomics and your leg arrangement when you're sitting in the car. So what we've done with the battery packs is restacked and rearranged them so you have what looks like formerly a transmission tunnel in a gas-powered car in the center of the car, and the elevation underneath the rear seats. So you actually get a comfortable seating position in terms of your leg arrangement in the rear and the front of the car.
When Polestar comes to market, where will you buy it? Where will you service it?
There are a few ways to take your ownership of the car, if you will. At the moment, you can go online and place a reservation for the car, spec it the way you want, play with our configurator, take a look at the various ways the car can be delivered. And deliveries in the United States will be around the middle of next year. So you can order that car now, but between now and then we'll also be opening what we call Polestar Spaces, which are retail environments, which are not your traditional car dealership. They are franchise, but it's a place you can go learn, touch, feel, and interact with the cars. No hard sales, it's just a place to go learn more about the cars, test drive a car, of course, and spend more time with the vehicles if you prefer to do something in a more traditional retail environment. Nobody's great joy in life is going and taking their car to the car dealership and got to get there by 9 a.m. to drop it off and leave work early to go pick it up. So what we'll offer for folks is pickup and delivery servicing. So you can schedule either online through your Polestar app or through customer service line service for your car. We'll come pick it up. The car has phone as key technology, so you don't even need to leave your home or your office. You just pass the key electronically to our service team. They'll pick it up, they'll go get the car serviced, and they'll bring it back to you at a scheduled time.
Why would I buy this over any other electric car? Historically, there weren't very many electric cars. Slowly, there's a lot of competition.
Yeah. So we jokingly like to refer to ourselves as a 90-year-old startup because we have the capabilities and engineering prowess of Volvo behind us, which means we know how to build factories, run a car out of those factories with excellent quality control, fit, and finish, and avoid a lot of the more startup problems pertaining to those electric cars. We have an extremely competitive package with the Polestar 2 for its price point. There's really only one other car in that segment today, which is the Tesla Model 3. So it's a great alternative, a slightly more exclusive alternative. We aren't looking to make hundreds of thousands of cars per year, and really put something unique, interesting, and enjoyable on the road.
So what's in the future? I mean, obviously you can't talk about future product. It's the line we all know and love. But anything you can talk about on the horizon?
Yeah, we can tease a little bit for certain. You know, as I mentioned, the Polestar 1 and the Polestar 2 are the bookends of the lineup, the top of the range and the entry to the brand. The Polestar 3 is in the pipeline. We're committed to making the car, and it's well into its engineering stage. That'll debut at a later date, but what we have been saying is that it is a low-roof coupe-style SUV. Not a big, bulky one, but a really design-focused. It's really where the Polestar design language will come to life as well. I think you see a bit of Volvo in the Polestar 1, a bit of Volvo in the Polestar 2, and the Polestar 3 is where it really starts infusing a lot more of the Polestar character, if you will.
It won't be sold in models like Premium, Limited, and Sport, but as themes like London, Berlin, and this one called Shanghai. Love the pop of color. This is the production vehicle if you like what you see, and if you want to see it in person, they should be roaming American roads in early to mid-2020.
Well, there you go. That is a quick but thorough look at the Polestar 2. Go to their website, order one if you'd like. They'd appreciate that. And remember, click subscribe and notifications. I'm Tom Voelk.